Okay, right, percentages. Two questions on percentages. Idris has been awarded a salary increase from 23,500 per annum to 23,970 per annum. By what percentage has his salary increased? So this work we did at the end of year 9. Okay, here we're talking about percentage increase. Okay, now there is a formula for that which I'll write down in a minute. But the first thing you have to do is work out the difference. Okay, so salary went from here to here. So it'll be 23,970, take away 23,500. So if you work that out, it comes to £470. Now to work out a percentage change could be an increase or a decrease. In this case, it's an increase. Percentage increase is always the difference divided by the original amount times by 100. Now that formula works all the time, so you need to remember this for the test, right? Because it will come up, and that formula works all the time, whether it's an increase or a decrease. Okay, so the difference is 470. The original is what we started with. Okay, so 23,500, and then times by 100. If I'm right, I think that's 2% because I've done this question hundreds of times. Yep, spot on, 2%. Okay, number 47, compound interest question. So you work out your 4% of £500. Now remember, 4% we should really think of as 0.04. Okay, so you work that out, comes to £20. Okay, I'll check on my calculator because it's late in the day. Of course it is. Now, that's how much interest he earns in the first year. So you need to now write down the total he's got. So he's got 500 plus 20, it's £520. That's how much is in his bank account now at the end of the first year. You do the same then in the second year, but this time he's earning 4% of £420. £520. So work that out, and it comes to £20, 20.8, so £20.80. So the second year, be £520 he started with, plus the £20.80, so that comes to £540.80. Okay. Do the same then for the third year. So you find 4% of 540.80, which is 0.04 times £540.80. And you get something not so nice, £21.63. I would round that to. Okay, you need two decimal places with money, so obviously because that's a 2, that just stays as a 3. So the third year will be £540.80 plus £21.63, which equals £562.43. Check the question carefully because sometimes it says that it wants something different. Now this is how much he's got at the end of the 3 years. If you read the question, it says the compound interest. Okay, so find the compound interest. In other words, how much interest has he earned? So if he started with 500 and now he's left with, well, now he's got that, he's actually earned £62.43 compound interest. You need to state that if that's what they ask. It says to the nearest penny, but we have given it to the nearest penny. Remember up here we had to round, I think that was a 2, wasn't it? So, you would need to round, which we did, so that's sort of dealt with that situation.